Rob, at halftime you come in off of probably collectively the 30 worst minutes of Purdue basketball since you've been here, 59-29 outscored. But you got it turned around to start the second half. Two-part question. What was brought up or said at halftime, and then how did you get this thing turned around?
I mean, at halftime, we just basically talked about what we needed to do. And really, we weren't really ready to play. We didn't really play hard. It was just like you said, it was a bad half of basketball. But we knew it was behind us. We knew that there were still 20 minutes left and that we could, make up for what we were doing. And then we just started playing a little harder in the second half. And I think because of that, we were able to turn it around. And I thought in the second half, we played pretty good.
Ryne, can you just talk about why you think you started off so slow? Was there any hangover from the Xavier loss?
I don't really have an answer for that. I think that's something we got to work on. It's something we got to definitely be better at. Something we'll obviously focus on Saturday here against Eastern Michigan. But I thought in the Xavier game we came out real hot and ended real slow, and then started here real slow and I guess ended a little better. So hopefully we can put it all together here.
Lou, I know your foot's still bothering you a little bit. It looked like your hip was hurting today. Can you just talk about where you are physically?
I was just having back spasms. I kind of started at the Xavier game and just kept locking up on me, and we tried to warm up, and just getting old, man. That's all. But no, just having back spasms, and they kind of gave me a shot, and then just my teammates, just seeing them out there battling, I just didn't want to be that guy sitting out, even though I knew I was hurting. I just wanted to get out there and help them, and they kind of just fueled me to get through the rest of the game.
Lou, whether it's AAU, high school, you've played thousands of basketball games. Once in a while, do you feel like you got away with one? And is that kind of the case tonight? Maybe in a good way you got away with one.
I think you could say that, but that's just like when we talked to y'all earlier this week. We told you we couldn't have a letdown because just because you look at a name and you see Xavier, that's number 9, and then you look at them and you're like, oh, who are these guys? These guys, like Coach Parent tells us sometimes, when we play certain teams in the tournament, we didn't get recruited by, everybody gets filled up, but all these teams, no disrespect to them, they look at us like we should be in your position, we can play here, so they come out with that intensity. Like Ryne said, we need to get better at that first 5 minutes or the first half and, bringing that enthusiasm because those guys were excited. I seen it from the jump. One guy just smiled and just clapped his hand. I was like, he's living for the moment. He really appreciates being here, and I think we need to look at that collectively as a team because us as seniors, we know we don't get these games back, but we need to get our younger guys to really understand that just because we're playing, a team that maybe not be that good, we got to come out and play.
Lou, obviously quite a bit of struggles again tonight from the foul line. You were able to make some down the stretch. Does that go through your mind at all when you're at the line in that situation? Not only do we need these points, but we got to stop this.
I think it goes through all our mind, but when you put time in the way I know us three have, it was like I just told myself, this is just shooting in the gym by yourself, just people watching now. This is what you do all summer, so just concentration. And when you see a couple go in, it just gives you a little bit more confidence, and I just felt good shooting them at the line.
Hey, Ryne, you've seen, teammates before kind of push through injuries and stuff like that. How important was it, though, for Lou to come out and keep coming back tonight for you guys?
It's huge. When Lewis is out there, he gives us a very intense defender on the ball, obviously, jamming the basketball. So having him is great. Obviously, offensively, he gets in the paint, gets other people's shot, and can make the floater, get to the rim, and make the layup. So having him is very big, and it's good to see him push through that, and hopefully not be too old, man. You gotta. Yeah. We love Lewis.
Love you.
Rob, you guys give up 17 offensive rebounds. What do you do to establish that physicality down low and kind of offset some of those troubles you guys are having rebounding the basketball?
We just got to do a better job of blocking out. I think guys are flying in there. I can't believe they had 17 offensive rebounds. That's unreal. Yeah. But, yeah, that's just boxing out, checking your man, having some pride, and going and getting the ball.
Rob, Ryne didn't get to shoot any, but you and Lou, other seniors, were 14 of 18 from the line. Maybe a message for the younger guys, maybe better get in the gym because you're going to have a lot of free throw attempts. And like you said many times, they are free points.
Yeah. And I think, if you told me and Lewis that we were 14 of 18 from the line, we probably still would take that as not acceptable. But it's for all of us. I think all of us need to get in the gym and shoot free throws. It's something that, we're doing good. Like Coach Painter said in the locker room, he said, you guys are doing good things, but we're not getting any points out of it because we're going to the line and just missing opportunities. So it's something we'll keep working on it. I know it's frustrating for us. It's frustrating for the coaches. It's frustrating for the fan. I mean, it's frustrating for everybody. But it's something that we can fix. It's definitely correctable.
Take 2 more, Phil, and then Brian.
7 of 30 shooting in the first half. This is for any of the 3 of you. Do you guys remember a worst half shooting-wise, team-wise, morale-wise that you can recall?
No. I mean, I hate to put it that bluntly, but it's pretty rough out there in the first half. Like I said, and like everyone has said before, we'll just do our best on Thursday and Friday to correct it before Saturday. So we'll be ready to go on against Eastern Michigan.
Rob, there've been some stretches where the shots haven't necessarily been falling for you, but a couple of games now, in the last couple minutes of games, you've made some pretty big shots. Is there any particular reason maybe you've kind of had a knack for that? Here, I'm talking about the 3. I think you made it at the 3-minute mark.
No, I really don't have an answer for that. Tonight I thought I took pretty good shots. The whole second half I thought 3 or 4 that were in the basket just kind of pop out. But I really don't have an answer for you. Hopefully it keeps. I keep making them at the end, I guess. That'd be good.
All right, thank you.